Tonight I decided to go ahead and do a little crafting. It's been a long day. And typically, I just like to craft. It just helps to relax me. I'm working on a journal. I decided I'm going to start working on a journal. And I'm about to work on some of the pieces to go into it. Naturally, this is not something that's going to be complete in one evening, but it's something I can start on now and work on it as part of a couple of projects that are going on right now. I think there's one called 100 day projects. Several projects going on. And so I hadn't figured out which ones I want to post to right now, but I've been doing a couple of them. But I figured, why not film while I'm working on these? Believe it or not, this is a stencil, that I purchased off of Temu. So this is giving me an opportunity to do some crafting, work on a project, test out Temu stencils, and get some things done, declutter my mind. Get my filming done. Also, here, this is an envelope that, one of the larger envelopes that I purchased as part of Hobby Lobby haul a few weeks ago. I love this size. They're large, very sturdy. Nice envelope weight. I know a lot of times when I'm on here, junk journaling is one of the things I like to do, but I'm just a crafty person. And this is just an extension of some of the things I work on. Naturally, I've said before that I have Lena's Beauty Box on YouTube, but there are products that I work on that channel that, like my soaps, they have to just cure. Like so many of you, I have a full-time job as well. And crafting just has a way of giving me time with myself, a peaceful moment, and serves as an additional extension of my creativity. I have so much pent-up energy that the crafting allows my creativity to flow. And I never know, like so many of you, I never know what I'm going to work on. I never know what I'm going to do when it comes to the crafting side of things. I just go with what hits me at that moment. But Paper Piece does have a website that I have to stock. And so I do prepare digitals. They're on that website. I have some original digital scrapbooks as well on the site. Everything on there pretty much is original. Yeah, I like that. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice, I like that. I am using a Ranger stamp ink. It's called Potting Soil. I might not pronounce her name correctly. I'm really gonna feel bad if I don't. But it's Wendy, I think it's Vici. If it's wrong, please don't come for me. But I just noticed that I was in Michael's and I picked this up and I just liked it a lot. I have a ton of Tim Holtz like everybody else. I think I'll probably put like a belly band right there or something. I like that though. Yeah, I like that. But I was in there and I just happened to pick up some of these Ranger inks as well. And I just really like how it just, you know, tends to glide pretty well. Ranger, in my opinion, along with so many others, but Ranger, in my opinion, I love how their inks distress beautifully. I'm not the grandest with this. I'm like everybody else. I just do as it comes to me. But I like this so far. I like that a lot. I do. I think it turned out nicely. I have another envelope, but I'm not ready to work with it just yet. I have. But this turned out pretty good. There's no rhythm or rhyme to what I'm doing right now. I am just in that mode. None whatsoever. Close this up before it dries out. setting some pages right now. I went to Hobby Lobby and I picked up quite a few envelopes. As I'm sure many of you have. And I have managed to, I want this to try. I've managed to grab several other little finds too. I think that's a little too dark on there, but I'll figure it out. I will figure out a way to change it. That's stenciling. I used to do it all the time when I was a child. I like crafting, but sometimes we can just be so messy. It's something that you have to just kind of clean up behind yourself on a little bit, as y'all know. I'm sure some of you saying, okay, God, is it the only thing she's doing is stenciling? No. It's not, but for this, this is what I want to see. And like I said, I really wanted to test out some of the Temu stencils. I've purchased some. But I haven't gone out of my way to use a lot of them. I cannot remember who it was. But there was a person on, and I'm gonna have to go back and find her. She said that crafting is like a source of mental, first of all, you have some oneness with yourself, and then mental peace, and she is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I completely agree. Oh, this is not bad. This is not bad at all. Look at that. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I think this is all I'm going to do with this tonight. Start. Let me just do that. This. This. Okay, let's set these to the side. I'm going to take this. I want something on the front of this. This particular color in Ranger is called Potting Soil. I like it a lot. I'll get this back in order. Okay. There we go. And it really does enhance a vintage theme. That's what you're going for. I got these pages. I think I did. I showcased it in one of my former videos. I went to a thrift store, and I think it's a box of 500 of these sheets. And these sheets of paper, I probably paid $5 for them. Yeah, I realize every project that I work on can't incorporate them, but they are vintage because, don't want to move it. Well, I did move it, but hold on a second. They are vintage, but, you know, don't want to use them in everything that I do. So I might even take in, if I could just keep this still, and it's not it, it's me. There we go. Quite fun. I don't have much more to go. If I could just get finished without destroying the paper. I don't know. I might even at some point in time take one of these projects and give it to someone that orders one of my other products. Who knows? I don't know. Oh wow, it turned out pretty decent. That turned out pretty decent. I'm gonna do a little, I see some smudgings in some spots, so. Like I said, this page is already at its vintage point, but I chose not to coffee dye this one. And I do have some coffee dye papers, but I chose not to coffee dye these papers because I knew at some point in time I wanted to do this. This is so satisfying to me tonight. And sometimes you just have a whole lot of stuff going on, or you're just doing a whole lot, and then you just decide, I need a break. But for me, a lot of times, crafting is a break. I clean this up too. Crafting becomes a break for me from everything else. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Like it. Like it a lot. All right, so I've got this page. Clean some of this up. It's the whole thing, once again, about crafting. You got to clean up. Okay. So I've got this page. This beautiful envelope that I did. This page, I'm going to put something in here. This page, I kind of need to just stress all of these little edges real quick. Let me put this in here. This in here and do it. And for this evening, that is going to be it for this part of the project. Previously, I need to do this one separately. I see that. I have multiple coffee, tea dyed, stained papers that I might take at some point in time. I'm going to put a few in here. But as a beginner to this, I just decided I would work on these pieces for right now. It's pretty. It's a little rugged, but it's pretty. It is neat. It is neat. And then the other night, I did several tags. So I don't know if I'm going to pair this with one of these tags. I just might. I don't know if I'm going to use these tags within this, but yeah, I like this so far. I've done some other tags too, but I think I'm going, like I said, I think I'm going to use these for myself this time in here. Not sell these, but sell some of the other ones. But I think these will marry beautifully with this that I'm working on so far. So that'll be good. I think I'm trying to go in the direction of maybe a gentleman's journal. I'm not 100% certain yet, but until the next time, well, how am I going to do this? Until the next time, well, yeah. See you then. And as always, thanks for tuning in.